You will own nothing and be happy. That's the goal of 2030. Uh, that they said, was this in Davos, Switzerland, or one of them, World Economic Forums that they had go have. And when I think about places like New York, Seattle, Chicago, even Maryland, because the way they piling on all these taxes and people are leaving, moving, and businesses are. Then you had the crime that they won't address, sanctuary city status that just piles on. The squatting and illegal immigration are one and the same thing. You feel like you own it, so here you are. I feel like I'm a citizen. I damn doing what I need to do to be a citizen. Here I am. I feel like I own this house, so damn that I'm staying here, and it's nothing you can do about it. Same thing. Everything is like a test. It's a test to be run. Interesting thing I saw the other day, and I saw it before, when it talks about you no longer be waking up people. You have to start preparing for to come. Because I know I've spent, I don't know, over the past maybe decade, sounding like a broken record, over and over and over again. The past year, broken record, constantly. We don't never get anything until it's actually at a level where it's out of control. And the only thing to deal with it is to get aggressive, where it could potentially be bloodshed. That is the problem of people that don't believe stuff stink, that don't see or have no wisdom or foresight or see down the road to certain things are going to be bad for not just a certain state or city, but for the country. So in order to get people here that shouldn't be here and that have committed crimes and that are preying on us out of here, now we got to fight. A target is on DHS back, specifically Immigration and Customs Enforcement, CBP, whoever else, already on law enforcement, because nobody wants to enforce laws. My disdain just continuously is nonstop. I pray for the people that push this stuff, because hopefully, they'll wake up. But they're so beholden to whatever interests, whatever money, whatever goals that they have that are all nefarious. The bottom line is one world government, and to get the one world government, you can't have government that is representative of the people. They're not representing most of the people anyway. When the majority of the people say that they want deportation, that means even in states where you are a senator or a representative, people in your state, if they voted overwhelmingly, hey, we want illegals gone. If it's an 80-20, the majority rules. So I have not understood for the life of me for the past year all the resistance, except for something demonic. So when I heard Chuck, or as the man called him, Up Chuck, good name, when I heard Schmuck Schumer make the statement that nobody respects CBP and ICE, I don't respect anybody that doesn't take seriously the safety of this country and its citizens. Even the citizens that you don't like. I don't like you and your policies, Mr. Schumer. I don't even know you personally, but for you to stand there and say something like that with no regard for the people that serve this country, that take the same oath that you take. As government workers and contractors, we take an oath. The oath to defend the Constitution from enemies, both foreign and domestic. You and your comrades and the tools that follow you, that you trick on, don't understand that. You all sit and repeatedly wish death on people that you don't like. You tell people to do this, that, and the other to people to stop them. So when you do these things, and this goes back to the whole unaccountability piece, because you all have a hell of an unaccountable problem. And I'm sick of it. I've been sick of it. The very things that you say that other people are doing, you all are doing it. Because I unlike a lot of people, I listen to what you're saying. And you've been saying it for a couple of years now. But when you tell people, like I said a couple of months ago in reference to Miss Good, when you tell people to get in front of cars and to do this, that, and the other, and to obstruct, and they're foolish enough to do that. See, you can't convince me to put my life on the line for nobody that I know potentially could be here to do harm. If you want to save something, save your own children. Save your neighbors. It's fine to be concerned about other people, but we need to be concerned about ourselves first and foremost. Every time you weaponize a citizen against ICE or CBP, or even against another citizen who supports deportations and want this country to be safe and for people to apply the appropriate way for immigration and to go through the process, so we'll make sure to the best of our ability. Now, you always get fools that slide through, but to the best of our ability to vet the process and know where they're coming from and what their intentions are. Most people, if you can go through the process, you more than likely are somebody we want to keep. But when you don't go through the process, and then you're very disrespectful, you're relying on our benefits most of all. You all have lied consistently. People still don't understand and don't know that. Some people have seen it and woken up, and I thank God for that. But it's disrespectful. These people have families. They have children. They have mothers, fathers. And for you to say nobody respects them, they're part of the federal government. You shiftless, shady, nefarious simpleton. I know you all are, on y'all little drum beat to destroy everything. You want communism and socialism. The playbooks are all basically looking like the chaos and this, that, and the other. The kids doing the things that they're doing, and nobody wants to stand up and say anything but a small group of people. But overall, y'all acting weak and feckless. We don't want to do this. We can't do that because we don't want to be called racist. Behavior does not have a color. You give it a color every time you focus on it. We're trying to address problems here, but you want to keep breeding it. And then you want to attack the people that are here to enforce laws like immigration. They literally are immigration and customs enforcement. But you say that nobody respects them. I respect them. I respect them more than I respect you and your colleagues. I don't have any respect for you. I don't have any respect for your party. Thank God every day for giving me the discernment and the wisdom to get the heck away from you all and to stay away. But every day, when I see, like yesterday, God had to deal with me. I had to sit there instead of cursing, because I was cursing Miss Omar in my head, because I'm sick of her. Her lying and thieving and her vitriol that she spews. But I had to pray for her, just like I'm going to have to pray for Mr. Schumer and Mr. Jeffries, and on and on and on. Senator Thune too. But I honestly do not like, because DHS is to keep the homeland. We keep the homeland secure. I might not carry a gun or have enforcement, but I used to work with immigration officers. I still work. I think we have some officers, security, whatever, because we got a fraud division at USCIS, but I work our goal and mission is to try to the best of our ability to keep the homeland safe. But when you have crap tail senators and representatives like we have sitting up there with the appropriate symbol, the jackass. It's not a donkey, it's a jackass, as far as I'm concerned. Sitting up, and all of a sudden, it's not even all of a sudden, because the book I'm reading, I'm seeing where some of the missteps, you never think about the things that they were doing to weaken the immigration process to benefit yourselves. But you always like cheap labor, don't you? If people actually did a history lesson, this is why you are always trying to reinvent and rewrite your own history. You always like cheap labor. So now you got cheap labor again, but it's at the detriment of American citizens. It doesn't affect you that much because y'all got guaranteed salaries and you get kickbacks. And you got money coming from other countries to help destroy this nation. But for you to stand up and actually say out your mouth. Now, when we take an oath, we're supposed to put aside any differences, the common good, when you're working for the government, the common good of the citizenry. That's everybody. But you all seem to have a pick and choose mentality. Because I can't say what I want to say because God knows it's on the tip of my tongue. And he don't even want me to complete the thought. But I pray the day doesn't come, Mr. Schumer, or any of your idiot, unsafe, the citizens, comrades, because that's what y'all are doing. Y'all don't care because you have access to Capitol Police. Y'all probably have security details, which I think the taxpayers are paying for. See, if we're representative, the people, we need to get together and do some way to find out how to get some referendums done, term limits. Because a lot of y'all too foolish enough to vote out who needs to be voted out. It's no I don't know why y'all still got Madani flying around New York. I know a lot of people are leaving New York or have left. The people that can leave are leaving. There's people leaving Maryland. They show you that U-Haul got the stats. I know people leaving this area. They're not happy with the taxes you keep making. And then being sanctuary, you see Virginia, they caught somebody else for murder. Then I saw a couple of hours ago, they done caught a couple trying to steal somewhere over, I don't know if it was Fauquier County, wherever. But you sanctuary city now, so all your goons coming out. They know now that they safe. So the height of stupidity, and the politicians not even really the problem, it's the citizens. Because they wouldn't be able to make us unsafe if it wasn't for you. But I hope Mr. Schmuck Schumer doesn't have to experience anything that any of the families that have lost loved ones to illegals or to just the senseless criminals that y'all love to keep letting out. And I say y'all because it's people with your mindset that keep releasing people into the public that you know are a danger, and then they do harm. So you're just creating a whole environment because you want to kill us off. And I want to tell you all something. They push abortion on you. I done had this conversation a couple of months ago with you all. Because they want you to abort yourself. But in the same breath, they tell you that they need illegals because the American population is dying. Who encouraged you to kill yourself? The people that you love and vote for all the time. So they good with you killing yourself. Do they tell illegals when they come here we'll help pay for your abortions? Or get an abortion? They want they want you gone. They apparently they won't stop the illegals. I mean, they killing left and right. They still want to be sanctuary. I don't give a damn about the president. That's his job. He was elected to do his job, and that's to get these illegals out of here. So they want to take him on over illegals instead of protecting the citizens over illegals. So they want you to abort yourself, They find what people coming here to kill you and rob you. They find what people squatting in your houses. They find with boys in your daughter's bathroom. We gotta fight. The things that we are fighting should not even be a fight. But we have people that have a need to follow the crowd instead of following God and logic and common sense to be safe. So I said a couple of years ago that if we succeed, and I think we need to have, it really needs to be some serious conversations about secession. It's 50 states and territories. If we take 25 and 25, let the unsafe people go sanctuary over there, everybody else be going over there, and we build a wall, do whatever, and we have our own economy. We'll make it. Because, see, y'all going to be doing all that taxing and all that other. I ain't even got time. And crime. See, every city that you see people trying to run out of, and I think they doing that also on purpose. Because once you destroy that city, you're going to send the people that are running, because you know their mindsets have not changed. So they're going to send them to other states to jack those up too. So I see Florida residents making videos complaining, saying Florida's full, because y'all changing the flow. Y'all changing the demographics and, you know, the scenery and all that. Moving there, running from New York with all the high taxes and this, that, and the other. And I get it. Because a lot of people, there's people now talking about leaving Maryland. I know a couple. All the taxing. And then they tax you to death on every little thing. But you're not getting no safety. And kids out here taking over. Ain't that a bit? They ain't got a job nowhere. Can't even spell half of them will make a good sentence. They look dusty and musty, stinky. But they taking over your stuff. Our stuff. And when I was talking about it last year, year before, yeah, y'all, you just let y'all boy Schmuck Schumer know, and y'all put him up in prayer, because the things that he say and what he is speaking into the lives of others, him and the rest of them, and all y'all that join in, it'll happen to you. So keep your mouths closed.